The show with our Cubs franchise. This is the beginning of the regular season. We're gonna make a couple trades here before we jump into the first game. As you can see, we just did a quick run through of the team, and as you can see, Javier Baez already progressed to a 95 overall over spring training. Brandon Morrow up to a 90 over spring training. Probably from their confidence boost too. If you can see here, morale, they get boosts based on their confidence level and their different things. So like their contract, their coaching, where they're from, where how close they are to the home, how the team is doing, how they're doing, and if they're injured or not, and how they feel like they're playing on the team. One thing I didn't show you guys was our contracts with our coaches. Now, Joe Madden, one of the older, but one of the better managers in the MLB, I would say. He's got a attribute grade, which is obviously the best, and he's got all pluses. No complaining there. I don't really care for Chili Davis. I'm gonna keep him though, because I don't like firing him and paying the salary when I could just let him ride out his contract. 4 years left, which is pretty bad, but we're gonna run with it. C tribute grade, not the greatest, minus in everything but drag bunting, and drag bunting's not even an important stat. So it's kind of a waste of a hitting coach, but once 4 years, I might even get rid of him sooner than that, but we'll see where it goes. I'm going to try to save a bunch of money, much money as I can, though. Got Jim Hickey, C tribute grade, not the greatest. Only gives 2 hit per 9, which is pretty alright, but could be a lot better. You've got Gerald, I don't even know, Cheeky. I'm going to go with that. Again, C tribute grade, only gives 2+ to reaction, not fantastic. Another C attribute grade with 3 stealing, and then you got 1 B in Peter Majam. That's my jam. With arm accuracy and contact. So hitting's not the greatest, or our staff is not the greatest. We've also got some scouts here. I'm gonna upgrade this one scout really quickly. Since I have scouting on auto, the better scouts we have, the better chance of getting good players. I'm going to go ahead and hire some people that I think are good enough for me, and we're going to hire this guy. Okay, those are our scouts. We're paying them each about $2 million a year, which is kind of a lot. This is our budget. You can see we're only $262,000 a week in the profit. That's not that fantastic. That's actually pretty bad. We don't have much budget to work with right now, but over the season and over the course of time, that's going to get better. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this game real quick, and I will see you guys in the game.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs.
Alright, you can see here now we've got Javier Baez at the first at-bat of the season. First pitch of the season to Javier. Going to be a ball on the inside, high corner. Now, I'm not the greatest hitter in this game, I'm going to be honest. I like to swing out of the zone a lot. But I'm going to do my best to be patient and wait for a pitch that I like. That one. And I'm going to chopper to third base and makes a great play over to first. Throw out Javier Baez for the first out of the season. 3-1 count to Almora. Left it over the middle, and I'm gonna fly out to right field. So third man up, Chris Bryant, one of our best hitters in the lineup. Obviously, we hear the crowd booing him as, you know, they're not a big fan of him, saying he's on the enemy team, or the opposite team, and the fact that he's, you know, an all-superstar, or an all-star, I guess. And he's going to hit a deep drive. Center field, going back and caught by the center fielder to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning. Down go the Cubs. Up comes Kyle Hendricks. See if he can't get out of the inning the same way. See if Hendricks can't strike him out. First pitch chopper to third baseman. Throws him out. One pitch, one out. Good start here for Kyle Hendricks. Another chopper to second base. Javier Baez there to make the play. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Looking good here for Kyle Hendricks on the mound today. Looking really strong, hitting the spots. And another ground ball out to second base. 4 pitches, 3 outs. If you guys are wondering, I'll show you really quickly. I am playing on all-star hitting and pitching difficulties. I don't do Hall of Fame because I would lose every single game I play, but I feel like all-star is a good balance between my skill level and the difficulty of the game. Anthony Rizzo's going to take a hard strike there on the outside of the zone, 93 miles an hour. Got one up in the zone. Rizzo sees it and can drive it right up the middle to the second, or the shortstop, and out to first. So far, both teams hitless here in through 1 and the 3rd innings. Got Wilson Contreras up to the plate. See what he can't do. And he's gonna fly out, it looks like, shortstop. So far, looking like another 1-2-3 inning here for Win Yin Chin. Ian Happ, our switch hitting power hitter out of left field. He's going to see a pitch right over the middle and again pop it up to first baseman. Castro won't sit down. And there's a fly ball out to right, and Hayward is there to make the catch. 1 out. At a 1-1 count here. Hendricks kind of try to get him swinging on curveball. And he's going to ground that to second base, but again, Javier Baez is there to make the catch. Once, you know, people get a hold of him. 0-2 count here. He's going to line one to center field, and finally the first hit of the baseball game is going to go to Derek Dietrich, left fielder of the Miami Marlins, here in the bottom of the second, 2 outs. Hendricks just kind of left that up in the zone, or left that too far up in the zone, and he got a hold of it and drove it out to center field. So now we got a runner on, 1 out, or 2 outs, bottom here in the second. We're going to see if he can't get a cutter on the outside of the zone. He's going to pop it up to right field, and again, Hayward there to make the catch. So, through 2, 1 base hit by the Marlins. Cubs still hitless here. What is going to be the top of the 3rd inning. Back-to-back sinkers. See if we can't get another swing and a miss. And up the middle for shortstop Benzobis, and he can't make the play. Whiffs on the ground ball, and the pitcher is going to get on with a base hit here. Keep the bat on his shoulders, swinging at awful pitches here. Down 0-2 count. And he's going to take a swing, and he's going to get... The shortstop's going to catch it, but... Baez safe by a mile. First base hit of the game for the Cubs. Javier Baez. Baez is going to take off for second. And in by a mile. Baez steals second. Runner in scoring position. No outs here for the Cubs. And it's gonna be a base hit to left field. They're gonna hold Baez at third. Baez will not advance to home. Runners on the corners with no outs. Clutch hit by Almora, driving that right through the right side of the infield, bringing up Chris Bryant up to the plate. 0-1 count to Bryant. Up, a high fastball, and he's gonna drive that deep into the gap, and that's gonna be a multiple base hit. They're gonna send Almora. Almora goes home. The slide, he's safe. 2-0 Cubs. Chris Bryant clutch hit. Celebrating his first hit of the season, first hit of the season. 2 RBI, or no, 1 RBI. No, 2 RBIs, I apologize. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Rizzo is gonna take the walk on a very questionable call. The manager of the Marlins really doesn't like that one. Umpire called a really bad call, or made a really bad call. We're gonna take it though. We're not complaining. Curveball up in the zone. He's gonna drive it deep left field. It's caught. Rizzo's gonna have to scurry back to first as he advanced over to second, but he takes it back safely. 1 out. If the wind wasn't blown in, that could have been a gone. I feel like foul balls have been the story of this game so far. Just foul after foul after foul. It just seems nobody can keep the ball fair. As he's going to drive it up the middle, and second baseman can't make the play. Starlin Castro dove but missed. And Almora is going to have his first hit here of the season. Or no, second hit of the season. I apologize. And he might get it here. And he's going to drive it deep left field. And the left fielder makes the play. The ball could not get out. And he's going to drive that one straight to the first baseman for a double play from the Marlins. And that's going to end the top of the 6th inning. Cubs could not get any offense going there off the Almora base hit. Again, with those foul balls this game, I feel like it's all it's been this game. And Maben's going to drive one out to right field. And there to make the stop is Hayward, but he's going to get on first. 1 runner on with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Marlins might have something going here against Kyle Hendricks, who's been almost perfect this entire game. They're going to bring in Elizer Hernandez, the 6-foot, 210-pound, 22-year-old 0-2 pitcher to Contreras. And he's going to ground it up the middle, and it's going to get through on what was a pitch in the dirt. Contreras takes up back up the middle for a base hit on an 0-2 count against Hernandez. Hernandez not happy about that. And he's going to take one to right. It's going to bounce off the first baseman, and both runners are going to be safe. Could not make the play. Bounces off the glove of Justin Bohr, and both runners are going to be safe and on base. Bringing up another switch hitter in Ben Zobrist. We're going to bring in Kyle Schwarber here to substitute for Kyle Hendricks, our power hitting lefty. See if he can't get a pitch out of here. Increase this lead by 3. 3 pitches all on the outside of the plate. And Schwarber's going to walk on 4 pitches. Bases loaded, 1 out for Jason Hayward, the lefty, going up against a righty. See if he can't get one in the outfield. Drive 2 runs home. A lot of pressure on this rookie right now, who's going to give up a base hit. And they're going to send home the runner from second. He's going to make it easily. Cubs 4-0 from a base hit off of Jason Hayward. What a clutch hit. And Cubs bring in Tony Zitch, the first appearance for the new relief pitcher for the Cubs. Castro up to the plate. First pitch from Zitch as a Cub, and he's gonna almost give a base hit up to Starlin Castro, but 1 pitch, 1 out. He's gonna line one to left, and it's gonna drop. Chris Bryant with another base hit here. 2 hits in the ball game. Top of the 8th inning. Gonna give him a high fastball here. Contreras looking to capitalize, and softly, over the third baseman head. Contreras softly hit it right to third base, but he couldn't make the play over his head, and Contreras with his second base hit of the game off a high fastball. It just looked like it was right through his glove. 1 strike. Gonna look on the high fastball, and he's gonna give up a base hit instantly to the first batter he faces, and Almora there to cut the ball off to keep the runner at first. So already one runner on for the Marlins. Gonna look to get that double play ball here, and he's gonna ground it to second base, exactly what we needed, and double play. So what looks like an opportunity for the Marlins squandered, and now 2 outs with the bottom of the ninth with Starlin Castro up to the plate. Morrow looking to close this down, and he's not gonna do that. He's gonna give up another base hit to center field. Marlins 2 of their 5 base hits in this inning. 1 runner on, 2 outs. Have to get a lot of offense here to even have a chance of coming back. Morrow is going to give a first pitch in the dirt, and he's going to advance the runner on a ball in the dirt. So runner in scoring position. Can we keep the shutout alive? Morrow back to the high part of his plate. Can't get him. Oh, 1-1 count here. Going to try a curveball, and he's going to hit in the below the zone again. 2-1 count here against the Marlins batter. And he's going to drive that one out the center and makes the catch. Almora. Game over. Cubs keep the shutout. 4-0 victory. Chris Bryant obviously with that clutch hit in the beginning of the game to make it 2-0. And then Hayward coming through to make it 4-0 here. What a game. Not very exciting. Not much action, but definitely a strong win here for the Cubs. They are now 1-0 on opening day of the season. We're going to go ahead and cut this out, go to back to the menu screens, and see if we're going to make a couple trades here. We're back here. You can see that 4-0 victory looking really nice on our calendar. Player spotlight goes to Kyle Hendricks. 6 inning pitch, 3 hits given up, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts in the game. Not the greatest strikeout pitcher. We're going to look to make a couple trades here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make this trade here. We're going to get rid of Drew Smiley, our 5th rotation player. Kind of just an average, older pitcher. We're going to get rid of our Steve Sischek, just that older guy in the bullpen that we're not really going to use. And we're also going to get rid of Ben Zobrist, one of our only backup players in the position players. We're going to give it up for Drew Pomeranz, the 29-year-old B potential 78 overall pitcher from Tennessee. Hey, where I live, lit. He's a lefty. It's going to give us another lefty in the bullpen, so now we're going to have a total of, that's going to be our 4th lefty out of 5 pitchers in the bullpen. They're going to go ahead and accept that trade, and we're going to go ahead and make another trade here, so give me 1 minute. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get another big trade here. We're going to pick up Michael Wacha, the 26-year-old B potential 77 overall pitcher from the Cardinals. We're going to pick up Matt Bowman, the 26-year-old B potential 80 overall relief pitcher with a high ceiling, I believe. And we also are going to pick up Paul DeJong, the the hitting 24-year-old B potential 80 overall shortstop. All for John Lester, our 34-year-old 87 overall pitcher. A really, worthless prospect, because you're worthless. Look at that ugly face. You're stupid. And we're also going to give away Addison Russell, our 24-year-old A potential shortstop. Now, you're thinking, why would you give up an A potential shortstop when he's that young, right? Versus just taking the same one of the same age for a lower potential. Well, basically, DeJong has the fielding ability to be a perfectly good fielder, but has the hitting stats to make up for that fielding, as for Addison Russell, just has those fielding stats and not the greatest hitting. So, I feel like DeJong can still get it done just as well as Addison Russell on the field, but is going to be a way better hitter for us, and is going to be, is going to be that guy that can, help with the offense, because the offense, although it's fantastic, could still be better. So we're going to go ahead and make this trade. We're also going to get, cash flow out of this. We're up to $1 million in cash flow, which is $1 million every week. Which, if you remember at the beginning of this, we were only making $240-something thousand a week. So we've gone up almost $750,000 in cash. So we're going to go ahead and make this trade. And yes, they are going to accept. That is the only trade we're going to be making here. So the next video, I will be simulating a little bit, probably to the All-Star break, and we'll take a look at the All-Star break in 2018. But if you like the video, please don't forget to leave a like. If you want more, subscribe. More content coming this way for you guys. If you have any suggestions for what you think I should do in the comments, please leave it below. I appreciate everybody watching this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.